Should I call the cops? Where is she driving to? Did she just rob my house? Alright, what is up guys, it is your boy Yahtzee. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel notifications on, use code Yahtzee in the item shop. And with all that being said guys, let's get into today's video because I have a very sad and emotional video for you guys here today. So as some of you guys may or may not already know, I have been dealing with my crazy stepmom, and let's just say she did some very inappropriate and disturbing things, and the entire situation just got way too out of hand. Getting her kicked out of my house, and her getting married with my Uncle Jack, and her eventually getting pregnant. And the craziest part about it is that I've been documenting it on my YouTube channel to expose her to thousands of people, and as some of you guys saw in my last video, my uncle wasn't very happy when he found out that he was gonna be a father. But in today's video, things just get way out of hand because I told my stepmom how everything went down, and she ended up getting very mad at me and may have even robbed me. You guys have to watch the entire video to understand. But anyways guys, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. I'm gonna show you guys how my crazy stepmom robbed my house. Alright guys, so the other day I was just chilling when I got this message from my stepmom saying, "Hey Yahtzee, so how did the conversation go with your Uncle Jack? I hope he took it well because I was too shy to tell him on my own," with the shy emoji. I mean, if you guys saw my last video, you know how things went. Things didn't go too well. I mean, my Uncle Jack was really mad and I'm gonna break the news to her, and she gets so mad. I said, "Well, I don't know how you'll take this," but he isn't very happy about it. Even in his words, not mine, he said, quote unquote, "This is not my kid. I'm sorry to break it to you, but he's not happy." Like guys, if you saw that last video, you know that my uncle was so pissed. Like, he wouldn't even claim that baby as his, and he was just so mad. But she messaged me back saying, "OMG, how could he do this to me? He doesn't even care about our baby. He's just so low to do that to me." And guys, when I got this message, I kind of felt bad for her because like the father to her baby doesn't even care about the baby, and that would be really sad and like emotional for her. So I was just trying to support her in any way I could. So I messaged her back saying, "Yeah, I kind of feel bad, and that is really low to do. He also told me that he's done with you and he's going around telling people a bunch of lies." And yeah guys, he was so mad. He said that he was done with my stepmom and they were like never getting back together ever again. And then he started telling people a bunch of lies about me, like I was the father of the baby, which is completely false. Like, that's my stepmom. Like, why would I do something like that? That would make her go to jail, and I just don't want to get in any more drama. But she did not take that well. She said, "What the? Why would he do that? Yahtzee, you must have something to do this. Did you tell him to quote unquote break up with me, question mark?" Like, what? Why would she think that I told him to break up with her? Like, if you guys saw my last video, you know that that was not the case. I mean, why would I tell my uncle that? I mean, that's just so messed up. So I messaged her back saying, "No, I didn't tell him anything other than that you were pregnant. I guess he wasn't happy about it because he's telling everyone that I got you pregnant." And the crazy part about this is I would never do something like that. Like, I would never do those adult things with my stepmom because that's just so nasty and like unheard of. Like, who would do that? But she did not take that well. She got really mad. She messaged me back saying, wait, that asshole is telling people that you got me pregnant, question mark? He is a scumbag and deserves to be in jail forever. And I kind of understand what she's saying right here. That is really a mean move to say that I got her pregnant, but why is she saying that he's a scumbag and he deserves to be in jail when she has no right to say that? Because she has done so many things that could get her in jail. So I messaged her back saying, I mean, you don't really have much room to talk because you sent nudes to a 14-year-old. So I mean, you should go to jail. And guys, I don't know about you, but in my state, the legal age of consent is like 16 years old, and I'm 14 years old. Like, you can't be sending any like pictures to a minor or like sexualizing them in any way, or the cops will like arrest you or something and you would have to go to court. So that's why I said that. I'm not a mean person. I was just spitting the 100% facts. But then she's saying that I like accused her. She messaged me back saying, "How dare you say that to me, Yahtzee? I'm your stepmom, and you shouldn't be accusing me of such things when you have no proof." Like, what is she saying right here? Saying that I shouldn't accuse her of such things? Like, I have every right to do that. And saying that I have no proof, like, that's a complete lie. Because I could just go back to the messages that she sent me a week ago, and I could expose them to her right now and make her realize what she sent to me. So I messaged her back saying, "No proof, question mark? Are you being serious right now? I can't believe how stupid you are, LMAO. I have all the proof in the world to get you locked up and you're denying it, question mark?" And yes guys, that's 100% facts. Like, I have so much proof in the world to get her locked up, and she's just being so stupid. Like, why would she talk back to me when she knows that I could get her locked up in jail right now. But then this is where things get insane. She starts being really stupid. She said, I never denied it. I just said you shouldn't accuse me of something like that when I didn't do it. Like, what? She's saying that she didn't do it? Like, if you guys have been watching my last few videos, you know everything that she did to me, and it's completely crazy and unheard of. So I messaged her back saying, are you being for real, question mark? I could show you right now your own but no, because that's kinda nasty, LMAO. But yeah, I could expose you to the police at any moment for sending this to a minor, so watch out. Like, guys, I don't even know if she knows this, but I could expose her to the police at any moment. Like, is she stupid or something? Like, how does she not know that? I mean, she's the one who sent me these pictures. But then she started getting all defensive or something. She said, you wouldn't dare show the police anything because I can just tell them that you flirted back with me and you'll get in just as much trouble. Like, I'm not sure that it works like that, because if I flirt back in any way, shape, or form, I'm not even committing a crime. I'm just flirting with someone. It's not like I'm doing something that would get me arrested. She's doing something that would get her arrested, not me. So I messaged her back saying, I would get in just as much trouble, question mark? Are you tripping or something? Because I don't think I've committed any crimes here, LMAO, with the laughing emoji. Like, you guys can rewatch all my other videos and you guys will know that I didn't commit any crimes. She's the one that committed crimes here. Like, what is she even talking about? But then this is where things get insane. She messaged me back saying, yeah, but still, I could convince them that you did because I'm good at convincing people. Like how I convinced your dad that I didn't cheat on him for an entire year. Like, why would she say that about my dad? Like, that's so messed up. Saying that she convinced my dad that she didn't cheat right in front of me is just so messed up. So I messaged her back saying, yo, you better stop like right now, because don't ever talk about my dad like that ever again. He's a good person and he shouldn't have to deal with you, dog. LMAO. And that's just a 100% facts. Like, my dad shouldn't have to deal with someone as low as my stepmom because of everything that she did. She's so mean and so messed up. But then she started being really stupid. She said, I don't care because I'm still happy and your dad has nothing on me. Like, he wouldn't fight me. Like, why is she bringing up that he wouldn't fight her? Like, of course he wouldn't fight her. I mean, she's a girl and he's a guy, and like, that's illegal, of course. And that's just so messed up on so many levels. So I messaged her back saying, well, of course he wouldn't fight you. You're a girl. Are you stupid? It's like you've lost all your brain cells. Like, come on now. Like, I don't know what her logic is at this point. Like, she's like defending herself saying that my dad wouldn't fight her. Like, of course he wouldn't. Like, that's so messed up on so many levels. But she said, yeah, which still means he wouldn't fight me, lol. Like, he wouldn't do anything to me. Like, what? Of course he wouldn't. So I said, yeah, you're right, he wouldn't, because he has respect for women. Because, guys, that's the 100% facts. Like, he has respect for women and he would not fight a girl because that's just so messed up. But then she messaged me back saying, yeah, okay, sure he does. That's why he kicked me out of the house, so that I have to live with my mom. Sure, LMAO. Like, what? Are you guys reading this right now? Why is she bringing in that he kicked her out of the house? He had every right to kick her out because she literally flirted with me and I'm 14 and she even cheated on him. Like, he has the right to kick her out. So I messaged her back saying, he kicked you out because you sent me and you were flirting with me, and come to find out you cheated on him, which was the worst thing you could have ever done to him. And guys, at that moment I thought that that was the worst thing that she could have ever done, but man, was I wrong, because she messaged me back saying, no, that's definitely not the worst thing I could do to him. And when I got this message, I was completely shocked. Like, what does she mean that's not the worst thing she could do? So I messaged her back saying, then what is, LMAO? I mean, you could do anything at this point because you don't care about him or what he has done for you. And guys, he has done so many nice things for her, and it's like she doesn't even care at this point. Like, she's just bringing up everything bad that he's done to her, and everything bad that he's done to her, he has the right to do that. But she messaged me back saying, I'm gonna come to your house right now and you will see how things go. Like, what? She's gonna come to my house? Like, why would she do that? So I messaged her back saying, yo, what, question mark? You better not come. And guys, at this point I didn't think much of it, but man, was I wrong, because she's only like 5 minutes away from my house and she didn't do anything 5 minutes later. So I just went to bed. But that was a bad decision, because she messaged me almost an entire hour later and she said, hey Yahtzee, I know you're probably sleeping by now, but just look at what happened to your house. And at this point I was still in bed, but I looked at my house and I saw everything that she did, and I messaged her back saying, yeah, I saw what you did. You broke in while me and my dad were sleeping. What the? Why would you do that? Like, that's so messed up. I'm gonna call the cops. Like, guys, only if you saw everything that she did. She literally broke so many windows at my house and stole like so many antiques in my house, and it's so messed up. But she said, you can't call the cops because we're in a global pandemic and they don't care care about you being robbed. They have better things to do. I mean, I kind of understand that, but how low does she have to be to say that to me? Like, the cops don't care about me? Like, that's so messed up. So I message her back saying, yeah, well, whatever, you can't do this to me. My dad is so upset, and when he finds out it's you, he'll be so sad. And at this point, I woke up my dad, and I told him everything that happened, and he was so sad. But I didn't tell him that it was my stepmom. But if he found out that it was my stepmom, he would be so sad. No, you don't have any brain cells. Like, you kid, I don't care. At this point, she's saying F me. Like, that's not even nice to say at all. Like, it's just so mean to say. So I message her back saying, yeah, whatever, just leave me alone. And guys, that's where the conversation ends, right there between me and my crazy stepmom. If you guys want to see another part to the series, make sure you like up this video right now, and I will drop another part to the series. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and that's gonna be it. Peace.